I want to welcome everyone. Thank you for coming. This is something that's been in the works for 2.5 years, and it's great to have everyone here. Last week we had a wonderful launch in London. Andy and Lars and Justine were there, and Justine and Andy really did a wonderful job hosting that, so thank you. So let's see here. Let's see if this. Oh, there we go. All right. So a little unorthodox, but how many people have a cell phone with them? Excellent. Okay. So turn your pagers off, but keep your phone on. All right. And pull up your Twitter app. All right. At GS Commission. Just a little hint for you there. We've done. The Commission's really worked hard at outreach, and we've felt it's been very important that we reach out to all stakeholders and that this is not just something that 25 people put together. So social media's played a big part in this. Please tweet, Facebook, do whatever social media things go on that I don't even know about, but please get the word out today. I really want to start by thanking the Department of Global Health and Social Medicine. They were responsible for the launch today, so thank you. And Jennifer Puccetti, wherever she is, thank you for your work on putting this together. I'd like to also thank my co-chairs. So Andy Leather, there's only one of him, that's why it's at Andy Leather 1. So Andy, stand up for a second here. Andy's from King's College, and thank you for everything you've done. Great working with you. He's the head of their global health program there. And Lars Hagander, Lars, stand up. Lars is from Lund University. He's a pediatric surgeon, and he's also heading up their global surgery activities. I'm grateful to have had you as friends and colleagues through this and wouldn't have wanted to have done it without you. So before we really get into it, I'd like to have you listen to a very nice video address that Jim Kim made for us. And the backstory to this is that he did the same thing for our launch in January of 2014, so about 1.5 years ago, where he challenged us to do a number of things, which I'm going to review with you and show you how successful we were, and I think we were. But let me just give you a couple minutes to watch this, and then we'll get started. And many of us know him here. He was here for a number of years as the executive director and co-founder of Partners in Health, the chair of the Department of Global Health and Social Medicine, which Paul Farmer is now the chair of. Then went to Dartmouth briefly, and then in 2012 became the president of the World Bank. So if we could play the video, please. Oh. No.
Thanks so much, John. Greetings to everyone, and sorry that I can't be with you in person. Congratulations especially to the Lancet on the release of Global Surgery 2030. Today, an astonishing 5 billion people cannot get safe, affordable surgical and anesthesia care. 90% of people in low and lower middle income countries can't even get basic surgical care. The Lancet's report shows us how we can close this gap. Its proposed time-bound indicators, for instance, are critical. They can motivate governments to provide the universal and affordable surgical and anesthesia care that people deserve. The stakes are extremely high because failing to fix this problem will have a substantial impact on people's lives, well-being, and even on their economic health going forward. 33 million people face catastrophic health expenditures due to payment for surgery and anesthesia care each year, and an additional 48 million cases of catastrophic expenditures are attributable to the non-medical costs of accessing surgical care. That's 81 million people that are plunged into poverty every year. There's also evidence that low and middle-income countries will suffer enormous losses in economic productivity over the next 15 years if this access gap persists. For these reasons, the Lancet report's findings make an important contribution to global public health. They're also an essential step to people living healthier, happier, and longer lives. It shows that we have to think in a fundamentally different way about healthcare and surgery's role in it in developing countries. Not only is access to surgery the right thing to do morally, it's also important to ending extreme poverty and boosting shared prosperity. I want to thank my good friend John Mira for his leadership on this effort, and thank everyone at the Lancet for doing such good and important work for the poorest people on the planet.
So I really feel indebted to the World Bank and to Jim in particular. It's unusual to have a world leader come out so strongly in favor of surgery. So I think that really helps everything that we've been doing and validates all the hard work that everyone in this room has done.